Now at 5 a.m., this is WKYT This Morning. All 4 suspects arrested in connection to a Lexington teenager shooting death will be in court later this morning.
And the family of a Lexington couple killed in a wreck 10 months ago say they can now breathe a sigh of relief after an indictment is handed down in the case.
And the World Series starts tonight in Cleveland, but it wouldn't be complete without a little piece of Kentucky, right? We're going to tell you about that. And we have your Kentucky weather forecast. It's a chilly one this morning. It's coming up on WKYT This Morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Kentucky mornings start right here on WKYT. It's so good to see you this morning. I'm Andrea Walker.
And I'm Bill Bryant, and we are glad you're part of the crowd joining us here on WKYT on Tuesday, October 25th. You know, we're getting very close to November. It's starting to feel like it a little bit this morning out there.
It really feels like November. You're going to want your jacket, your coat, because it is chilly when you step outside.
Let's check in with Micah now and see what the day holds.
Yeah, temperatures are there in the 30s and 40s this morning. Kind of depends on where you are, but nonetheless, even when they're in the 40s rather, 40s is average for this time of year, but that's still pretty chilly as you step out the door. We're 39 now in Danville, 38 in Monticello. Mount Sterling takes the cake at 36 degrees, and we'll be there in the mid-60s later on this afternoon. The focus of the forecast is one thing this morning. Do not forget that coat before you step out the door. We got a pretty chilly air outside this morning and toward the afternoon. Even though it's around average, that's still rather cool. We'll show you a nice warm-up and also some changes in your weekend forecast. We'll get into all that coming up.
Okay, we'll see you then. Let's get to the news.
Today, all 4 suspects arrested in connection with the shooting death of a Lexington teenager, Trinity Gay, will be in court. Right
now, Devonta Middlebrooks, Chazere Taylor, DeMarcio Taylor, and Lamonte Williams are all charged with wanton endangerment in the case. WKYT's Lauren Miner is live in Lexington this morning with some details on this. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Bill. Well, this is a case that people have been following from all over the country. And today, the 4 men being charged in connection with the shooting death of Trinity Gay will appear here in District Court. Last week, Lexington police charged the 4th person in the case, 20-year-old Lamonte Williams, with wanton endangerment. He is being held in the Fayette County Detention Center. Williams appeared in court last Thursday afternoon, and a judge entered a not guilty plea to a wanton endangerment charge on Williams' behalf. The judge set a $5,000 cash bond for Williams. The judge did not reduce Williams' bond because he said he was in danger to others. Chazere Taylor and DeMarcio Taylor are also both charged with wanton endangerment in the case. They bonded out of jail last Wednesday. Police have also arrested 21-year-old Devonta Middlebrooks in the case, who still remains in jail. Police charged Middlebrooks with wanton endangerment and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Last week, when Lexington police announced they had arrested Williams, they said, quote, "The investigation remains and is still in the early stages. In order to better determine the sequence of events that led to the victim's death, investigators continue to gather forensic, digital, testimonial, and other evidence. During today's preliminary hearing, the judge will determine whether there is enough evidence to require a trial." And be sure to stick with us throughout the day. We will be on social media and obviously here on WKYT, keeping you updated on the case. Reporting live in Lexington, Lauren Miner, WKYT.
All right, Lauren, thank you. A man has been charged with murder for the death of a Boyd County man.
Ashland police say they've now charged Jacob Lane with murder in connection to the death of Justin Reeder. WKYT's Mike Meyer is at our live desk this morning with the details. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Andrea. Reeder's body was found yesterday afternoon in Lawrence County, Ohio. Ashland police have now charged Lane with murder in connection to his death. Lane was arrested Friday evening by police on a second-degree burglary charge in a separate investigation. The 24-year-old was already in custody in the Boyd County Detention Center before the murder charge. It comes after the body of 21-year-old Reeder was found along County Route 218. According to the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office, the body was found about 40 yards from the roadway in a wooded area. Reeder was reported missing by family members on October 17th. Now, his body has been turned over to the Boyd County Coroner's Office. An autopsy is pending. At the live desk, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Thank you, Mike. Nearly a year after a deadly crash, a Fayette County grand jury has indicted the driver who investigators say caused it.
Lexington police say Joseph and Cynthia Beamer died last December when a truck hit their truck on Versailles Road. Police say Crystal Chaffins was driving that was driving that car. She's charged with manslaughter, possession of cocaine, and driving under the influence. The Beamer's son-in-law says the family doesn't want anyone else to go through what theirs is going through right now.
You should never lose your parents in a head-on collision at 10:30 in the morning heading home on a clear day in December. It's just not fair.
Chaffins has not yet appeared in court, and Bradford knows there's a long road ahead, but he says the indictment is a big first step.
Kentucky State Police have officially identified a Central Kentucky police officer who was shot in the line of duty last week. They say Paris police officer Abdullah Bolat is now on administrative leave as part of the department's policy. Police say Charles Stidham shot Officer Bolat a week ago at a home on Brent Street. They say the bullet hit the officer's bulletproof vest. He was not injured. Police say they later found Stidham dead after an exchange of gunfire with him. Police and emergency management in Garrett County are now asking for help in finding a missing teenager. Investigators say 15-year-old Juliet Jacobson ran away from her home on Sylvan Way last night and hasn't been seen since. They say Juliet left behind a note at her home. They have not said what was contained in the note. Investigators say she was last seen wearing a black UK hoodie, gray sweatpants, and teal boots.
Kentucky State Police need help solving a Jackson County arson case. They say a game camera near a cabin on Carpenter Ridge Road took a picture of this truck around the time of the fire. Police think someone set that fire on purpose. Police say they want to talk to the driver of this truck. It is a newer model black single cab Chevy. They're hoping that person can give them information about the fire. State Police Arson Task Force is offering a $1,000 reward in the case.
This morning, Lexington police are looking for a suspect involved in a crash. Police say a van hit a rock wall yesterday afternoon near the intersection of Bryan Station Road and Hume Road. They say a state police trooper spotted two men stealing a leaf blower nearby, and they started following the van that those men were in until it crashed. And after the crash, police say the suspects jumped out and ran in opposite directions. Police caught one of them, but they say the other is still on the run. They think the two men could also be behind some other thefts in the area.
The Lexington Humane Society is asking for the community's help after an accident leaves the shelter with an expensive problem.
Now, police say on Friday a dump truck hit an electric line on Old Frankfort Pike, and it knocked out electricity to the Humane Society. The power is back on, but the outage has damaged controls to the shelter's sewage pump, and that's causing sewage to back up. The shelters had to hire a company to pump it out, and that costs them $300 each time it's done.
This is not something, unfortunately, that we planned for in our budget. We did not foresee the command panel for our sewage pump going out, and as of right now, we don't know the cost of replacing it.
The Humane Society is asking the community for help in covering costs, and if you'd like to donate, we have some information as to how you can do that at WKYT.com. See the sweet eyes.
Those little faces, I know. Oh, how could you not?
Help. Right. Time this morning is 5:08. Well, the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs will start tonight, but it wouldn't be complete without a little piece of Kentucky.
So true. Both teams will be using Louisville Sluggers. They're, of course, made right here in Kentucky. Louisville Slugger delivered bats to the Indians over the weekend, and the Cubs will have their bats in time for the game. Louisville Slugger says 60% of all Major League players use Slugger. Of course they do.
Yeah, right. There you go. And you can go look over the Louisville Slugger plant over there in Louisville.
That's always
times.
a fun time, yeah.
It is. Really good little visit. WKYT this morning, just getting started on your Tuesday, and it's so good to have you with us.
Still ahead, an outdoor gear store will not be open for the holidays this year. More on the store's decision is coming up in about 10 minutes.
And also ahead on WKYT, some proud pet parents are getting in on the Halloween spirit. We're going to take a look at Covington's big pet parade up there in northern Kentucky. It's after Micah's forecast.
We have the 30s and 40s outside early this morning. It is downright chilly. Before you step out the door, grab that coat. Fairly normal later on this afternoon, and then we start to see the rain move in the next couple of days. We'll have that coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
We're looking good on the highways and byways. We haven't heard of any issues whatsoever, obviously, here in the next couple of hours. Once we get rush hour going, that's when we'll start to increase that traffic flow outside and maybe even have a few delays, few issues. We'll have Officer Don in here early this morning off of 98.1 The Bull to get you updated. Temperatures are there in the 30s and 40s. We're at 39 degrees in Boyle County. Now, around Boyle County, you work your way off into Mercer, Garrett, go into Woodford, and then back towards, say, Lawrenceburg there in Anderson County. We're holding on to the 30s and 40s, 36 right now in Mount Sterling, and that goes for Camargo, Jeffersonville, Hope Hill area. By the afternoon, we're at 65 degrees, so it's very chilly this morning, and then by the afternoon, it's one of those days. You got to remember, yesterday we hit 67. That's close to 65, obviously. So it's one of those days again. If you're in the shade, yeah, it's a little bit cool because you'll have a nice little breeze. But if you're in the sunshine, it's all right. It's not all that bad, 65 degrees. Off towards your evening hours, heading out to the ball fields or heading out to eat. I don't see any problems. Just know you might want to take that light coat and that sweater. Normal temperatures today. And then tomorrow we'll start to see the increase of temperatures that's out ahead of our next front. Because once the fronts start to get closer, it just pulls in a lot of that warmer air. And we'll be dry until then. Once we hit Thursday is when we'll start to see that front make its way on through, and that will give us the opportunity of seeing some scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. I'm crossing my fingers that this is going to be a pretty good shot at rain, but as of right now, it only looks like about 40%. You'll see that in your 7-day forecast. There is your look. 65 today, 71 tomorrow. Tomorrow we cannot rule out a stray shower, but I only put 10% chance of rain in there. So for the most part, we're actually looking pretty good. Off towards your Thursday, as you can see, it's obviously not a washout, but at least we have the chance of rain. It's going to slide on in here on Thursday. No severe weather is expected. Friday looks just fine. Saturday, if you date back toward yesterday, and even toward the weekend with our guys Mike and Jim, those temperatures were there in the 60s. But that's because a front was supposed to make its way through and then drop our temperatures. But here's the deal. If fronts don't push on through and you continue to get a little bit closer in time, so it gives you a little bit better confidence, if they don't push on through, well, there's nothing to stop those temperatures from rising. And that's what's happening right here. It's lagging back behind, and that's allowing a lot of that warm air to move on in. So we bump those temperatures up to the low and maybe even some mid-70s when we're all said and done. I mean, some really good-looking weather there for the weekend as of right now. We'll see if that changes, but remember, if you get rain in here, that drops temperatures. It cools off the column of air, so it drops the temperatures big time. But right now, the rain chances we kind of taken out just a bit. So we'll see how it turns out.
Looks good.
Yeah,
you know,
it actually looks really
nice. And a lot of
nice.
people, I think, are going to have a little Halloween parties over the weekend.
Of
you
course.
know, and, yeah,
Yes,
because of
absolutely.
being a weeknight on Monday night and
Right.
so forth. So it looks like it works.
So you want some good weather.
All the way through.
That's right.
Yeah, and some are even starting earlier than that. We're getting closer to Halloween, and maybe you're already thinking about your costume or one for your dog.
In Covington, the annual dog costume parade kicked off in Goebel Park. This year's theme was your favorite fairy tale, and there was no shortage of costumed canines. This is the 15th year of the parade. It gave all those pet parents a chance to show off their loved ones and their imagination. There were prizes, and the money raised went to local charities, and every dog registered got a free doggy bag. Look how cute!
Yeah,
now, some of them did not adhere to the theme, but that's all right.
American flag on that one, you know, yeah, they all...
I told you we went to that event this weekend over at the Kentucky Horse Park. They had a Halloween costume contest, and there was a little basset hound that was dressed as a bumblebee, and he was just so cute. I'm still thinking about him. He just was the sweetest thing.
Some enjoy it and some don't. And there's a reason why there are more of those dog events than cat events. They really...
Cats don't have it. Don't even try it.
You know, even though they're part of Halloween in other ways, right? 5:16 on WKYT this morning.
When we come back, we'll take a look at your money.
The major retailer that's shutting its doors to shoppers on Black Friday, and the fast food company that's surprising Wall Street investors. I'm Kenneth Craig. I'll have those stories and more coming up on your CBS Money Watch report.
Kentucky mornings start here. You're watching WKYT this morning.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back in. It is 5:19 on your Tuesday morning. We're glad you're with us. The company that owns a couple of popular fast food restaurants is surprising the folks on Wall Street.
And a Chinese company is paying a pretty penny to buy a part of a hotel giant. Kenneth Craig has the latest on your money.
The company that owns both Burger King and the Canadian coffee chain Tim Hortons announced better than expected third quarter profits. Restaurant Brands International posted revenue of $1.08 billion for the period. The quick service restaurant company has more than 19,000 restaurants in more than 100 countries. U.S. markets rose on Monday. The Dow closed up 77 points. The Nasdaq added 52. For the second year in a row, outdoor gear store REI is shutting its doors to shoppers on Black Friday. It's also paying employees for the day off. Online orders won't even be processed that day. A number of other retailers have decided to close for Thanksgiving, including the Mall of America. A Chinese company is shelling out $6.5 billion to buy part of hotel giant Hilton. In return, that company, H&A Group, will get a 25% stake in Hilton. H&A runs airlines, airports, and hotels. That's your Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. In New York, I'm Kenneth Craig.
Basketball Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal is taking his love for donuts to the next level.
Yeah, he now owns a decades-old Krispy Kreme donut shop in Atlanta. The store has been at its current location more than 60 years. Shaq will also act as a global spokesperson for Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme is celebrating with a social media promotion called Shaq or Treat.
I bet Shaq can put away some donuts. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I bet he can. That's right.
I love him. He's so funny.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Right? All right, good to have you with us. 5:21 on WKYT this morning. Micah showed us this real neat deal he's going to have here for the next little while, counting down to things like,
I know.
You know, to Christmas and the winter and all that.
All
it's gonna be
kinds
fun.
of stuff.
All right, and more news coming up in just a little bit.
Sports is on the way next.
Well, we're looking outside and seeing absolutely nothing go on. I'm meteorologist Micah Harris. Here's the breakdown for your forecast. When you walk out the door, do not forget that coat before you take off. Trust me on this. We're in the 30s and 40s early this morning. Counting down the days, all right? We got 13 days until time change. And, yeah, remember, we fall back with this, okay? 56 days until we actually reach winter. And Christmas is only 60 days away. We'll be doing this now through Christmas, just getting you updated on counting down those days. Let's check out sports, see what's going on.
A little better than midway through the season, and Kentucky stands alone in second place in the SEC East with a record of 3-2. Now the Cats still have to play Missouri and Tennessee on the road. They have Georgia at home, but with 3 SEC wins already, this is a team in a position that few UK teams have been in.
I won't talk about that much because I'm really concerned about this game. But I think, you know, our players know that. They see that. They realize where we're at. And they also realize how tough these games are. They watch everybody play everybody. You know, we watch so much film that we're seeing, you know, we see a lot of the league. And we see the battles that everybody has and the stress that everybody has. And so they know we have an opportunity, but it's all about this week.
Russ Yeast, the son of former UK star Craig Yeast, has committed to Louisville. Yeast had at one time committed to Kentucky, but then decommitted. He's listed as a 4-star prospect by Rivals and 24/7 Sports, 3-star by ESPN and Scout. Louisville has recruited him as a cornerback. For the first time since 1969, the University of Kentucky baseball team will be getting a new place to call home. Yesterday, UK officially announced plans to build a $49 million stadium just off Alumni Drive and Tates Creek Road near the UK softball and soccer complex. That facility will feature 2,500 permanent seats and is expected to take 18 to 20 months to build, with the stadium set to open in time for the 2019 baseball season. It will also be a huge asset in recruiting.
What a huge commitment. I can sit across from every family, and all of our players now know, like, by us having this stadium, this commitment is obviously big, and the investment that it takes. So.
We're going to try and sell this thing out before we open it. You know, we've got 2,500 seats, and we're going to work really, really hard to try and make sure that we've got that thing sold out before we open. So when those players walk in for the first time, they're into a sold-out stadium.
Unbelievable. Cannot wait to see it. That's a look at sports. Have a great day.